Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we need to have a conversation. You guys, I called it. If you missed it on Sunday's video, I don't know what day this is going up, but on Sunday I put up a video all about this stupid photo shoot in the wool coat. And I talked about the product placement here in the clear rolling down to the sleeve to show this off and said, is she trying to be like Goop? Is this what this is? Trying to sell something weird to get people talking about it? You guys, around the same time, it's coming out that she's trying to bring back the TIG. And we'll get into the article, but I'm telling you, this is all having to do with each other. She's trying to bring back the TIG. She had so much luck with her podcast, right? Everybody wants to hear what she had to say. Just kidding about that. But so she's trying to bring back the TIG, and I believe that photo shoot directly ties into that. Look at me, getting us to talk about her doing these parking lot photo shoots, trying to bring back the TIG by showing off weird products a la Gwyneth Paltrow, right? I mean, everything else has completely flopped, so why not try this as well, right? Every single move these two make is a complete and total disaster, so why would this be any different? The podcast flops. People prove that they really don't want to hear what these two have to say, especially her, it sounds like. But here we are again. Let's reinvent ourselves. Instead of actually being decent people and admitting that they were awful and lied throughout everything they've done and cop to, again, some of the lies, some of the awful behavior. No. Let's not dare do that. Let's just reinvent ourselves again, take some photos in a parking lot, and hope to God that something sticks to the wall. Or in this case, the wrist. So this came out in the Daily Mail. It says, after her Spotify disaster, is Meghan about to bring back the TIG? You guys, I mean, if nothing else, we'll have some laughs about it, right? Meghan pays for paperwork to restart lifestyle blogs. She paused for her brief, I would like to underline that, brief time as a working royal. What a disaster that was. So let's take a look at what this says. We'll read it and then we'll discuss some more amongst ourselves. She was criticized by a Hollywood bigwig as not a great audio talent. I'm sorry, what are we talking about here? What talent does she have? I mean, she's really good at breaking up families and making people around her miserable, but what else we got? I can reveal that, I won't even say her title, that one's lifestyle blog, The TIG, which she abandoned in 2017 as she prepared to marry Prince Harry, is set to make a comeback this autumn. I'm sure it is. Is that why she's dressed for autumn? Is this all a plug for the TIG? That's what I'm assuming. After applying to trademark the blog in November last year, the TIG has now been issued with a so-called Notice of Allowance document by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, as no other company has contested it being trademarked. So the application to relaunch the blog, which Meghan apparently marketed as a, quote, hub for the discerning palate. What are we talking about? Does anybody look at her and think of that? I don't. I mean, from relationship disasters to straight up wardrobe disasters, what discerning palette are we talking about? Was first filed in July 2021 by who cares, but hit a snag when Meghan failed to sign the trademark application because, guys, it's too hard. It's too hard to sign things. I'm very busy and important, not doing the stuff I'm supposed to do, but I'm very busy, guys. That 1 hour a week is hard. All right, you ready for this? Documents show the TIG will include interior design, travel, and perhaps, to the horror of the royal family, commentary in the field of personal relationships. You can probably hear me laughing while I read that because this is so ridiculous. First of all, who is taking any tips from her on anything, especially on anything design related? Hello? And what makes either of them at all qualified to discuss anything with personal relationships? Name one personal relationship that they've kept up with. I'll wait. Families? No. Friends? No. His friends? No. I mean, unbelievable. Of course they think they can do something like this. I mean, Oh my goodness. All right. Meghan set up the site in 2014 when she was actress and okay, who cares? She named it in honor of her favorite Italian wine. I'm not even going to try to say it because I butchered it last time. You can read the name right there. She closed the site in 2017. Now, you guys are a genius. You pointed out, yeah, she says she named it after the wine, but Harry's nanny was named, Tiggy. And so she probably did it to get his attention that way as well. Nothing would shock me at this point. Nothing. I mean, I can hear it now. We have so much in common, Harry. You have a nanny, Tiggy? I have a blog, The Tig. We're meant to be. And he's like, oh, yes, that's a sign. God, they're idiots. So I go back to my original theory here. All right, this stupid photo shoot. Look at me. I'm important in a parking lot with my bodyguard again. Anyway, this stupid photo shoot, completely dressed wrong, so we'll talk about it. Wearing a weird, if it's your thing, it's fine. I'm not even judging you. I'm saying she's weird, and she's wearing this weird, potentially controversial therapy device, the sticker on her wrist that's unholy expensive. And it's so we'll talk about it, and so she'll be compared to Goop. It's just this feeling I have. It's a feeling I had when I talked about it, whatever, again, yesterday, whatever day this goes up. It's just this weird, Jay said it, it's snake oil stuff, right? And so we'll talk about it, and she can talk about it in her blog, try to recommend things, try to get product deals. You know how that works. They make a fortune off this stuff. Oh, I just ask you, who is taking advice from either of these weirdos? I mean, what life advice could they possibly give us? What is happening? I feel like I smell burnt toast. She can't even pick out what season it is. Why am I going to take lifestyle advice from her? I don't understand. I really don't. Oh my gosh. Seriously, though, I am here for this. I am going to continue to talk about it as more information comes out. I feel like this is all related. Plus, it just goes back to feed her typical look at me situation, right? Harold's getting attention in Japan or wherever he is now. I think it's Singapore now. But, and now, so she, of course, like I called in another video, she had to come out and do a photo shoot. We knew that would happen. Again, according to my count, I believe this is photo shoot. I'm looking back at my notes. I think it was number 12 in 6 months. Again, if this was real, if the paparazzi just happened to know what parking lot she was in, wouldn't she be like, they're following me? We saw the near catastrophic car chase. Wouldn't she be claiming that on this? These people just are relentless. They're everywhere I am. They happen to know where I am 12 times in 6 months. They must be really good guesser, you guys. But no, she's out doing product placement shots, happened to have that one sleeve a little bit rolled down so she could show off her sticker, usually showing off the jewelry. Look at my jewelry. But here it's the sticker. And again, I believe it all ties back into, okay, so she's trying to show that she uses weird products like this. It will tie into the Tig. This is all a sales pitch. But I go back to who is buying anything that they're selling, who is listening to either of these people's advice on anything. Again, the only thing I would listen to them on is how to ruin relationships, whether it's friends, family, anybody in between. How to make everybody miserable. That's the kind of advice I would take from them. How to dress completely wrong for every single situation. Awesome. Great advice. Other than that, I'm not looking to these two bozos for anything. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. As more information comes out, I'll be talking about it as per usual. I appreciate you all so much. You guys are the best. I've loved reading your comments. They're hilarious. I thank you for taking the time to write me. Keep those comments up. I really enjoy them. Lots of amazing responses to Jay's stickers that he's made. Definitely, if you're having trouble finding the join button or getting it to pop up, Jay goes into detail. Look for the video that I'm showing the picture of where she's in this wool outfit. At the end of that, he goes into detail of how to make that button pop up. But it gives you access to these stickers that you can put in the comments and the chat and stuff. And we're just having the best time with them. He did a yacht hat one. So definitely check that out as part of the Drunk Goose Club. Honk honk, everybody. Truly appreciate you all. I can't wait to bring you more like this. I do encourage you to definitely check out Patreon because we are continuing the deep dives over there. We have so many funny things. Again, stuff's going up about every other day right now. It's every 2 to 3 days I've been putting stuff up. Just extra content on Meghan, on Harry, on old interviews, just pulling up all kinds of stuff. And it's been a lot of fun. So definitely check that out. Guys, thanks for everything. I hope you have the best day, and I will talk to you again soon. Definitely let me know your comments on this one. Take care. Bye-bye.